In the past 3 weeks, I went from Long Island to North Carolina, back to Long Island, to Orange County, to Denver, back to Orange County to permanently call my home. It was a very arduous journey with a lot of traveling and a lot of sleep deprivation in between. Now, I won't be explaining the whole story of how I did it or why I did it, but I will show you my account after it was all done. So without further ado, here's a clip of me sitting down at my computer when I finally had everything unpacked and done and had room to breathe to make a video. Also, the rest of the video is a lot more tame than this intro. Hello! If you don't know who I am, I'm Mickey3325, and I've lived in New York my whole life, born and raised on Long Island. And I recently went and moved to OC in California. So if you're a returning viewer, this is gonna be the new setup. Mind the mess, this is all because I'm moving, or just still unpacking. It's been 2 weeks. And I wanted to make this video as sort of an update, and also to just like tell you, hey, you can do what you wanna do, because I flew across the country, and I'm gonna be 20 in a few months. So being 19, I went and made this huge change. So again, you can do what you want to do. I'm probably going to say that in the video. Anyway, I recorded something when I first moved and came here on the first night. So I wanted to share with you that footage and to say that this is my new setup and I have so many video ideas. It's actually crazy, and I have a whole new game plan for everything we're going to be doing for YouTube. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming soon. Regardless, I have other footage that I filmed when I first came here. So please take a look at that and listen to me rambling while I was very sleep deprived. It's done. If you know anything about me or my recent life affairs, you know that this move was a big deal to me. It took a lot to make it happen, especially from where I'm from. There were a lot of things that got in the way to make it very difficult, so I'm glad it's done. Whoop, so here it is. We got a sunset. I actually got here yesterday, and I've just been like settling in because, oh my God, I got so little sleep the days beforehand. So now we're just chilling. I got my seltzer, not sponsored. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this trip. Yeah, and this trip was the reason that it took me so long to get content out, why I had to pause my videos and like not upload as frequently, even though it was kind of strange because I was so focused on moving. So I'm originally from Long Island, and moving from Long Island to California, especially Southern California, was very difficult, especially making that change. It was very new. There were a lot of things to consider, and there were a lot of things that needed to be done to make it happen. So just as a pretty neat clip, I have my early trip here to take a look at that. All right, this is one last look around the studio. It's like 3 in the morning because I gotta catch my flight. Still messy, as it usually is, but that's because I've been bagging things. This is where the computer went, and then you know, we had the link poster, you know, this whole angle. Oh, and then we got a cutie pie over here. Oh my God. Interesting last look. Wow, look at that sunset. That is gorgeous. Yeah, I can't even gather my thoughts together properly now. It has been such a rough and long journey that I'm just glad that it's done. Now I have a lot of plans over here, some of which I'm gonna keep under wraps. I don't even have my stuff here actually. If I'm using all this for lighting because it's getting real dark out. And then I just like have my stuff, so I haven't had the rest of my thing. I don't even know what to say. It's just so impactful, man. Before I left, my favorite retro game shop on Long Island, by the way, Retro Source, great shop. They went and gave me this hat as a party gift. And it was so nice and sweet and sentimental. I wanted to leave Long Island for a while, and it seemed like a silly sort of move to make that happen. But now that it's done, I'm really happy to say that it was worth it. So even though this video doesn't really have much substance, it's more of like to say, if you have something you want to do, even if it seems silly, do it if you think it's the right move for you. It's very worth it. And before I came here, by the way, it was crazy hectic. I was up all night for multiple days packing, and then I took a trip with my family to North Carolina, driving, by the way, from Long Island to North Carolina, and then from North Carolina back to Long Island, and then the day after I flew out to California. So it was very hectic. Sidebar, so a few days after I filmed this, I flew to Denver, so add that to the list. And I got very little sleep over the past week, so finally being able to just like sit here and be done with it is So nice. So this was very, very impactful for me. There were a lot of things going on that I just needed to get away from. And that's part of the reason I moved. So I think that your environment like plays a huge role in who you become, especially at developmental years, because like I'm gonna be 20 this year. A lot of these things are very important to our growth. So surround yourself with people that you wanna be like. Surround yourself with good influences because they really will affect the way you turn out as you get older. And even if you are older, affect who you are, who you'll become, because that's an ever-changing process. And my environment was really not good. It sucked. Not like the actual fiscal and physical aspect of it, just like the people I was around wasn't healthy for my growth. It wasn't conducive for my growth. And people that are out here, although few, really are a lot more like my family out here. People will call you crazy for it. I've been called crazy from a lot of people. People thought it was weird, but I realized the more crazy people call you, the closer you are to attaining what you want to attain. Because it's crazy to a lot of people, especially people trying to hold you down. Like if you're trying to break out of something that the people around you are in, of course they're gonna think you're crazy for it. So from my situation not being great to move all the way to California, it shows that I think you can do it if you set your mind hard enough to it. If you make out a game plan and you stick to your guns, you can do it. Be conscious of your surroundings, be conscious of yourself, and through that, you might be able to make a very impactful and meaningful change, and that's why I'm here. So was this video silly? Maybe a little bit, yes, but I just wanted to have a short little update for everybody that this whole move was very, very consuming of my time. And I'm gonna try to spend less time on my computer, less time like on games and stuff, because that's not really, I have so many things I want to do, so many skills I want to develop that I can't spend all my time doing that. And I don't think all of us should either. Do things that you feel are important to you, like important to your growth, genuinely important for you. And maybe you'll inspire somebody else to do the same. So I could talk for hours and hours about all the changes, the growth, all like how many things, my beliefs, everything. I can't even think right now. My words are so sloppy. But our lives can be better than they think they can, especially when we're willing to make sacrifices. Because leaving my home, leaving everybody I knew, everything I knew, was very difficult. Not so much from the physical aspect of it, but from the emotional aspect of it. It was very, very difficult. When you know that something's the right choice for you, you have to make those difficult decisions. Anyway, I could talk for hours.
And I do, so I'm gonna skip ahead.
But I hope maybe some of you got something from this. Maybe not, who knows. But you know what, I do know Retrosource is f***ing pog. They didn't pay me to say this, they're genuinely just a great store if you're ever in the Long Island area. Anyway, I think that's all. I could talk for a very long time about all this stuff, but it wouldn't help much, I think. I would probably go on for too long, especially on how hectic my mind has been, my brain. I can't even think straight, especially when this is unscripted. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy this view. This is my balcony view, by the way. It's kind of crazy. But I got this crud in here. This is my own little bathroom. I got my own, I'm wearing a tie-dye shirt and a closet that's empty as shit because I don't have clothes yet. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy the content, the videos. I hope you stick around sometime soon to see the other weird shenanigans I have to upload, because trust me, I do have a lot of shenanigans ideas, some of which I will do, some of which I definitely will procrastinate. I look so stupid right now. Anyway, enough of my shenanigans. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.